Poached eggs are much easier than you think. So today I'm going to go through about a 5 or 6-step process on how to make really good poached eggs that have great presentation, are delicious, and look really great. Oftentimes we struggle with poached eggs, as I have over the years. They break up in the pot, sometimes the yolk will break. So going through these steps today, hopefully all of you that are watching today will be able to make delicious presentation, full of effect eggs. So we have our water boiling now, and once the water is up to boil, we're going to add a couple teaspoons of salt, Windsor salt. Okay. Secondly, we're going to add a little bit of white vinegar. It's about a tablespoonful. And next, what we really need to do, which is very important, is to mix that in really well. Salt with the vinegar. So it's kind of uniform across the pot in the boiling water. 2 eggs we have here. I've taken out of the fridge about 30 minutes prior to cooking. Next step, we will break them into a small little bowl. And one of the important things that we do with poached eggs is instead of just dumping them into the pot, we want to lower them gradually into the water and slowly immersing a piece of this dish into the water as it sinks in, and we have the egg. That's 1 egg is in. And number 2, we just lower it gently, kind of touching the edge of the water, and we just slowly enter it into the water. So we'll put those aside. So what now? We will let these eggs poach for about 4 minutes, 3.5 to 4 minutes. It's important that you do cook an egg right through, so it reaches 165 Fahrenheit or 74 Celsius, but still have a nice kind of soft, firm egg. So what I normally do is use a tablespoon and just slowly push some water across the top of the yolk, just because it kind of cooks the top and firms up the top a little bit quicker. Otherwise, you sometimes end up with a bit of a more runny yolk and an egg white that's not quite firmed up. I'll just lower that a little bit. And again, it is important, you can also, when you're putting the egg into the water to start, you can turn the element off so the water isn't boiling. Because sometimes when the water is boiling or bubbling too much, simmering, it can actually make the egg yolk puncture. Okay, so we'll just gradually spoon some water over the top of the egg. And again, with poached eggs, you're not having to use any oil or any grease or any butter. I mean, a little bit more healthy on that side because you're basically just poached in water. We'll just let these cook for another couple more minutes. Just got a few more seconds here, maybe 30 more seconds with these eggs, and then we can present them on the plate. I'll just turn my water off. Now we'll get ready to plate. So the important thing with poached eggs now is I've struggled with in the past is getting the eggs from the water bath onto the plate without destroying the presentation of it and or breaking the egg yolk. So we use a ladle that's got a nice few holes in it to sort of drain as we go. We can sort of get a paper towel and get ready to sort of dab some of the water away. Just take this paper towel and just sort of slowly dab some of the water away. So we've made some poached eggs that are warm to soft to firm. And lastly, we need some cracked salt on top and some cracked pepper. Now we have almost perfect poached eggs. Thanks for watching. Please comment on the channel and or subscribe. See you next time.